Hey church family, just wanted to put out a brief video, and the reason for this short video is hopefully by this point you've seen our update video. It's about 40 minutes long, and this is actually a portion of the video that had to be edited out because we had some technical issues, so you'll notice a portion, maybe a couple portions in there where there's kind of some editing, and one of the parts that we were discussing in the video was about our growth groups. And that was edited out just because of some technical difficulties. So I wanted to just explain very briefly what our growth group looks like and what we're talking about, because part of the survey that we've asked you to fill out has to do with your interest in growth groups. And so a lot of you are like, what are growth groups? We have no idea. Let me explain it briefly. A growth group is, as we talked about our format for Sunday morning services, there's really not an opportunity to have close fellowship because we're coming right in, brief service, and then we're having people leave right away. And so we still want to incorporate some opportunities for fellowship in smaller groups, in typically a home setting or maybe somewhere else in the community. Could take place in the church building, but typically it's away from the church building. So these would be groups where we could call it a small group, where you get together with some other believers in the church. There's times of building relationships, fellowship, Bible study, which would look typically like sermon discussion, like we did a few Wednesday nights a little while back, just breaking down the message that was preached the Sunday before. So it's a great opportunity to kind of build these relationships, study God's Word a little deeper, and enjoy some prayer, some deeper prayer as you build those relationships, as you kind of get to a point of more vulnerability with one another and therefore more accountability. The prayer of that is able to be a lot deeper as well. And just an opportunity eventually to reach out into different communities. We have people from our church that live in different parts of the county or different counties. And so part of that would be community outreach in some of these areas as well down the road. Now that might not be the goal right away. But these are a great opportunity just to connect, to be discipled, and so we're excited about this opportunity. I just share personally, I've been part of a small group before, and the impact of that was tremendous upon Kelly and I, just in our spiritual growth and the relationships that we built, the accountability, the vulnerability that we built. And so there might be some more details along the way. Part of the survey is not you committing to a growth group, but it's just gauging your interest to let you to see if you're interested at all in growth groups, which I hope you are. I hope you're encouraged to have that fellowship and that discipleship opportunity in that small group setting. But if you have questions, feel free to comment on this video, and I'll be glad to respond and try to answer some of those questions. I know this is kind of brief, and I don't want to be long since we have that other long update video, but hopefully this makes a little more sense. Again, if you have questions, you can let me know through the comments as well. And if you haven't checked out that update video, very important. I think this one will probably be posted right after that one. Go check that one out. And if you haven't filled out the survey yet, now that you have all the information, be sure to go fill that survey out so we have that information. Hope that covers most of everything, and look forward to seeing a lot of you on June 7th. And if not, we'll hope to see you as soon as you're comfortable. Y'all take care. God bless.